Every day, everywhere in the world, people wake up, get dressed, and head off to make a living, following the path they've chosen. But deep down inside, there's always a desire for a better way, a simpler way, a legitimate way to make more money, have more free time, and enjoy life rather than just work until we die. We have found a 100% legitimate, inexpensive, logical system with a valuable product and real-time commissions. Generate income with just a cell phone and an internet connection from anywhere at any time. Get started now, get paid now. Do you look for ways to make more money? Ask for info and we will send you more information. Let's talk. This long-awaited event is finally here. Lydian World comes to America. Join us in Atlanta, Georgia, April 23rd, 2022, at the fabulous Georgia Aquarium Oceans Ballroom. Hear inspiring messages from our chairman of the board, Mr. Josip Haidt, our corporate advisor, Dirk Zalman, and our CTO, Alex Cochindo. Be inspired by global leaders from around the world. Enjoy lunch catered by Wolfgang Puck. Celebrate top achievers. Get a discount on ticket purchases to the Georgia Aquarium and get a chance to win a trip to our corporate event in Dubai. This prize includes airfare and hotel accommodations. There will be 6 lucky winners. We look forward to seeing you in Atlanta.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Daniel's Den. I had to play those 2 short videos back to back because they are very, very impactful. So hello, everyone. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And we want to share some good content. This is going to be powerful and condensed today, tonight, this afternoon, just depending on where you're at in this awesome world we live in. So once again, that Lydian World Tour is coming live next month. We will be live in Atlanta, so you have an opportunity to meet myself along with a lot of other amazing leaders like the chairman of the board, the actual billionaire that is helping to finance, support, and push this amazing agenda, along with our chief technical officer, as they mentioned. And then you can put yourself in a position to actually win a ticket to Dubai. So we have another live event in Dubai, and you can actually win a ticket. So by attending and physically being there at the event in Atlanta, you can put yourself in a raffle, in a drawing. 6 people will win. So that is very exciting times. So everybody in the sound of my voice, you have a chance to win. I'll play that video again at the end so that you can see the direct URL to sign up, right? To get that free registration completed, right? So let's get into a little bit of content for today, tonight. Listen, if you were on the PowerCall earlier today with those 2 doctors, Doctors Rhonda and David Hollins, oh my goodness, I was very tempted to just play that whole call today, tonight, this afternoon. But there's one small part that I'm going to hone in on, all right? So we have to be aware that we have an opportunity in front of us to help us shift, help us make a move. Because right now, everybody in the sound of my voice, you have a belief in a system. So you may not be aware that the current system that you're focused on isn't designed to create financial freedom and time freedom. You're probably not aware of that, because I wasn't made aware of that until I connected with other financially free individuals and started learning from them. And of course, when I started reading certain books by Robert Kiyosaki and things like that, it'll open up your minds, because you believe in a system. You have a certain belief in a system right now, right? And because of that belief, right, you take certain actions and you take certain steps, right? And that's what everybody is doing. You have a belief in a system, you're connected to that system, and you're going to make those decisions. So let me go ahead and pull up this amazing chart. You know what? This chart, I can't get around it. Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant chart is one of the best charts to really hone in on this part of our conversation today, tonight, this afternoon. All right. So if you haven't read Rich Dad Poor Dad, definitely get your hands on it. If you haven't read the book Fake by Robert Kiyosaki, you definitely want to get your hands on it. Right. So during the power call earlier today, there was a lot of discussion about money. All right. And we have a certain belief system about our money, how to create it, how to earn it. And to be brutally honest, most of those belief systems come from people who are not financially successful, right? We have a belief system that's been handed down to us, maybe from family, friends, people close to us that we know, that we love, right? But they haven't attained a certain financial level of success. So you want to start gleaning information and shift your belief system based on people who are successful. So during the conversation today, we have an opportunity with GS Partners to actually help anybody under the sound of our voice right now to make the shift from being an employee or self-employed, nothing wrong with that, but shift over to the right side. Why would you want to connect to the right side of the cash flow quadrant? On the left side, you are at a disadvantage, all right? That system of being an employee or self-employed is limited by the time, okay? You have to exchange your time. You have to perform in that system, right? Or you're not going to create cash flow, right? Nothing wrong with that. That's where most people start. But when you slide over to the right side, you can tap into a business system that works for you without your presence. And as an investor, you have an opportunity to say, hey, money that I created, go to work. We talked a lot about that today during the power call. That is very, very important. Now, I'm going to draw out two stories, right? And then we're going to be out of here, in and out, right? Condensed version, right? Mr. Delco, my amazing sponsor and business partner, who's a successful entrepreneur, has been financially free now for over 7 years. He's approaching 8 years soon, right? And his lovely wife is retired also. They're both individually in millionaire status. So you want to learn from financially free individuals and you want to learn from millionaires. Is that a good idea to learn from financially free individuals and millionaires? I think so. And every success book says follow people who are successful, right? So he said this key thing this morning, and I know a lot of people may have missed it, but it's very important. He said, we're in a business system with GS Partners on the right side of the cash flow quadrant. He said, harness that B side to create the cash flow and take the cash flow to move it towards being an investor, right? Move it towards creating more income, because what most people will do is they connect with a business system, right? They start creating more cash flow and they increase their expenses. They increase their level of living. Now, of course, there will come a time for that, but he was encouraging us to make a different approach, have a different belief system, and take that cash flow from the business in GS Partners and leverage it and move it towards the investor side of the cash flow quadrant. What I'm really excited about, everybody on the sound of my voice, is I've said this multiple times, and you may think that I'm stretching the truth, but I'm not. We are operating on the right side of the cash flow quadrant in both sections at the same time. We're tapping into B, owning a system, and moving our money and having our money work for us at the same time. That's what I love about this opportunity, because it's very unique. Some businesses, yes, they might have similar elements, but we have both elements and a whole lot more is going on within this amazing entity. And they've made it simple where you start with a free registration and a $33 membership. That's your start, right? Now, here's the second story. I told you two stories, and then we're out of here. That story or that comment from Mr. Delco is very important. He encouraged us today, create cash flow in your business, move that money towards becoming an investor, right? Now, I have to tell you or slow down a little bit, right? Because most people might say, well, Daniel, I don't know how to start. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. Completely understand, right? That is a belief system. Your belief system is going to tell you, I don't know how to do that. Your self-limiting belief system is going to come up and say, I don't know how to do that. I don't have the money. I don't have. Slow down. Let us help you. Start with the free registration. Start with the $33 membership, and we'll walk you through how to fix all of those other things that are potential obstacles. We understand that those are obstacles. We understand that $33 membership is within a lot of people's reach. But if it's not, connect with us, all right? Connect with us. But we know that $33 is within everybody's reach, okay? Listen, I just came from the grocery store, more than $30. Went to a restaurant, more than $30. Got some sneakers a while ago, more than $30, right? You get a shirt, you get your child some food, more than $30, right? So I want to encourage you to make that shift to a new belief system. Slide to the right side of the cash flow quadrant, tap into a business system and an investor. And I from Robert Kiyosaki also talks about I as an insider, having inside information and actually leveraging that information by taking action, right? Because you have results when you take action, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Now, the second comment or story is from Robert Kiyosaki. He was figuring out that the referral marketing space is a space, a valid business system, right? Because he didn't really understand it. He understood more from the point of view of this story. He had a friend of his, right? He was a successful real estate entrepreneur and real estate investor. Listen to this story. This is very important. So, Mr. Robert Kiyosaki said, this person's a successful real estate investor, real estate professional. Robert Kiyosaki was trying to figure out, this person created a referral marketing business and started connecting people to that referral marketing business. And Robert Kiyosaki was like, why would you do that? You're a successful entrepreneur already. Why would you do that? The gentleman responded to him. He said, listen, I put this system in place, this referral marketing company in place, so that the people that are connected to this business can create more cash flow and they would invest with him. Because what happens is most people don't have extra disposable income to invest. So he created a business system with the referral marketing arm that helped people create and generate the cash flow that they needed to help them slide over to being an investor. And from that point on, Robert Kiyosaki opened his mind to referral marketing and said, wait a minute, this is the business of the 21st century. This is a successful business model to help people make the shift, because you will have to shift. You have a current belief in a system, and you've probably believed in being an employee or being self-employed, right? Let me exchange my time and let's see how much I can make for per hour, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. That's where most people start. And then he said, listen, they started that referral marketing business, and he said the intention was to help people to create that cash flow to help them become investors. So that's what shifted his mind about this amazing industry, because he saw how it was people helping people, people empowering people, right? So you have to tap in to a different belief system. You may be connected to being an employee or self-employed, right? Nothing wrong with that. The only disadvantage is if you stay in perfect health, right? But someone that's close to you, right, spend some time in the hospital or spend some time downtime dealing with something, you might want to take some time off to be with that loved one, right? And other things might come up that you might be unable to perform the task of being an employee or self-employed. And that is the disadvantage. And also, you cannot build generational wealth as an employee, because once you pass, your income stops, right? Also, with being self-employed, the same thing. When you stop, the income stops. On the right side of the cash flow quadrant, it does not depend on your presence. You get something started and it keeps going. So I'm very glad to tell everybody in the sound of my voice, get back with the person who's sharing this with you, right? Because what you can do is you can get your free registration and start the process of shifting from being an employee or self-employed and sliding over to the right side of the cash flow quadrant at the same time with GS Partners. And we have all the training and support here to assist you. That's another amazing thing that Robert Kiyosaki talked about, is that within this, when you change that to start shifting that belief system, he says that referral marketing companies have so much support for you to help you make that transition. And I'm telling you right now, our Wealth Builders Worldwide family is truly here to support you. We have live global events twice a day, pretty much from every Monday through Saturday in terms of presentations, right? Then, as I alluded to, we have this amazing power call that happens Monday through Saturday. So you want to get back with the person sharing this content with you so that you can participate in that power call. All right. But this is the cash flow quadrant. There's 4 legal ways for you to make money. 2 of them require you to exchange your time, and the other 2 tap into a business system or investor, or tap into leveraging information and taking action on that, leveraging your cash flow, or leveraging a business system. So we invite you to make that shift. We know that you're going to believe in a system, and your belief in whichever system you select will lay out what your financial future will look like. All right. So it's very, very important. So once again, in closing, that's the BNI quadrant, or the BNI quadrant is where we want to help you shift over to, no matter where you're at. That's where time freedom happens. That's where financial freedom happens. And it's not dependent on age. Everybody 18 and up, you have a fair opportunity to tap into and shift that belief system over to the right side of the cash flow quadrant. Once again, we told 2 stories. Mr. Delco just chatting about using and creating cash flow in this amazing business, and using that to leverage it and put it towards creating more passive residual income. And there's going to be a time where your I quadrant creates way more income for you, because that $100, $20, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 is working hard for you 24/7, and the business is just helping you continue to move more money into that I quadrant. That's all right, okay? Because both sides create cash flow for you to benefit. Use that cash flow wisely. All right. So get back with the person sharing this information with you. If I'm the person sharing that with you, go ahead and jump right in to y1income.com. Get your free registration completed. Right. If I'm sharing it with you, go ahead and jump on y1income.com, get your free registration. If someone else is sharing that with you, get back with that person. So very shortly, we're all closed out. Thank you for hanging out today, tonight, this afternoon. Like I said, get back with that person, get your free registration, get that $33 membership. It helps you start sliding over to that right side of the cash flow quadrant. Thank you so much for your time, everyone. On our way out, we will be playing that amazing video again. You meet us live. Meet our chairman of the board, who's a successful billionaire. I don't know when you'll have another opportunity to meet a billionaire. I don't know what opportunity will present itself in your near future where you can hang out with over seven millionaires, documented millionaires, and several financially free individuals, and a billionaire, all in the same. Woo. Okay. All right. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. I can't. Woo. All right. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Thank you for your time.
This long-awaited event is finally here. Lydian World comes to America. Join us in Atlanta, Georgia, April 23rd, 2022, at the fabulous Georgia Aquarium Oceans Ballroom. Hear inspiring messages from our chairman of the board, Mr. Joseph Haidt, our corporate advisor, Dirk Zalman, and our CTO, Alex Cochendo. Be inspired by global leaders from around the world. Enjoy lunch catered by Wolfgang Puck. Celebrate top achievers. Get a discount on ticket purchases to the Georgia Aquarium, and get a chance to win a trip to our corporate event in Dubai. This prize includes airfare and hotel accommodations. There will be 6 lucky winners. We look forward to seeing you in Atlanta.